Wonder how many voice actors they hired for this game? I don't know. I could do a quick search. He's over here somewhere, I think. Aha. Let me look that up really quick, because I'm curious now too. How many voice actors in Kingdom Come? They only have their major characters listed. They don't... They don't have like a convenient list. It doesn't seem like... And every time I try to open it, it just shows me a main character list. I will try and locate that information so we can share it next time. But I would imagine it's... Well, you know, the studio is really small. This studio is... they got bought by THQ Nordic. And so now they've got a lot more money behind whatever project they're doing now. But this was like their debut game, and they were small. So their voice actor list actually might not be that long. Look who it is.
Jesus, you've led me a merry dance.
What do you want from me?
I want to ask you a couple of questions. Why did you run off like that? Where are your cronies? And why did you kill that bandit?
What?
Right, one thing at a time. Why did you run off in such a hurry?
Because I was afraid they'd come back and kill me.
Who?
Those bandits, of course.
To get revenge on you for killing their mate?
Killing? Me? I never killed anyone. God is my witness.
You're an interesting character, dude.
I'm looking for your friends. Where are they?
The charcoal burners? They're over at the...
To hell with the charcoal burners. Where are your bandit mates?
They're not my mates. They nearly killed me. I recognized one of them, so I thought they'd come back and...
Recognize? Who was it? Talk!
I don't know his name, only that he's from Ushitz, and he has a limp.
He's from Ushitz, and he has a limp. Okay.
What can you tell me about him?
Thanks for that.
I saw
Some
him
grade A
in the tavern.
information finding
Dice and
there.
losing.
And?
I know he lives in a house on the edge of the village, but that's all I know. I never talked to him.
Okay. He said he didn't kill
Why
him.
did you kill that bandit?
What? Bandit? I never killed anyone.
This is yours, isn't it? I pulled it from the belly of a dead bandit near the stud farm.
That is mine, but I didn't stab him. That fellow took it from me.
What fellow?
I don't know his name, but he's from Ushitz, and he has a limp.
He limps and he's from Ushitz. That's not much to go on, but I suppose it'll have to do.
It's all I know. I never talked to him.
Okay.
Now
Tell me everything.
Exactly what happened. And don't leave anything out.
That's quite a long story.
I want to hear the whole thing.
Don't get bored.
All right.
Details
I
are
woke up
everything.
in the middle of the night because I needed to go for a piss.
Thanks for
Went
that.
out into the dark.
Maybe not all the details.
Only there was something there that shouldn't have been. At first I thought it was just a trick of the light, but it wasn't. Then it was too late. They went past and I thought they must be horse thieves. I would have yelled, only I was afraid they'd kill me. So I waited until they were out of sight and I I started to sneak away, but then,
Then the slaughtering started.
yes, I thought they'd steal the horses and ride off. That would be bad enough, but then all the killing started and flames everywhere. It was terrible, like hell itself.
And then?
It seemed some of them didn't like it either. They started squabbling among themselves, and some of them started running back where they came from, right towards me. And I had that thing in my hand, the hoof pick.
So you stabbed the first one in the belly?
No. He ran right into me. He was running fast for a fellow with a limp. He pushed me aside and I fell on the ground. Then he told me I'd better lie low if I valued my life. And he ran off with the others. I did what he said and hid. Then the rest of the gang ran past.
And then?
Then I waited in case that limping one from Ujits came back. I didn't dare come out until I was sure. I think it was almost light.
Okay.
What about the others? Was there anything you noticed about them?
I don't know. There might have been maybe 8 of them, and 2 of them were really big. That's all I can remember.
Do you know what they argued about?
I didn't hear everything, but I reckon some of them were only there to steal and wanted no part in the killing.
That sounds terrible. I know exactly how you feel.
If only I yelled. Maybe they...
If you had, you'd most likely be dead. It probably wouldn't have done any good anyway.
But still.
There was nothing you could do.
What a scrub getting bodied by a guy with a limp.
That's all.
He's kind of scrubby, don't you think?
I've heard everything I need to hear, so I'll leave you be.
Wait! What about me? Won't you help me out?
Dude, I've been on a goose chase for you for 2 hours.
I'd like to go back to the stud farm, but those cutthroats who want to kill me are still around. Will you help me?
They're out of the way. I ran into them on my travels.
Really? That's great, but
What?
I'm afraid to go back to the farm.
Oh
I'm
my.
away, and God knows what they'll think about it all. I don't know if they'll even want to talk to me.
Guy gets bodied by a dude with a limp, and then is afraid to like go back and atone for something he didn't even really do, other than get bodied. Ginger is a fitting name. Oh gosh, are we gonna go there? You know what? We're doing a full honesty, full generosity run.
You'll definitely have their respect, the way you took care of those
So we're gonna help him. We're gonna help him. We're gonna do his dirty work for him. Because we're good people. We're good people. Most of the time. So I need to figure out. He wasn't gonna get mocked for being bodied. He doesn't want to get mocked for being bodied. I mean, would you? I wouldn't. Alright, so now we gotta race back to Neuhof. Isn't this game beautiful? I love the way the light plays off the trees. Like, they did that so well. This doesn't feel right. That path does not feel right. I think there's a different path. Was I right? I was right. Okay. I wouldn't get botted in the first place. Problems. Okay, alright, Shayla. You're spitting facts. You're spitting facts. Me, on the other hand, I probably would have gotten bodied. I'm not gonna lie. He did say he was running fast for a guy with a limp, okay? Like, that's an important consideration. How fast was the limping person running?
feel quite hungry.
Homie, the hunger meter is like 1%, dude. Really? Oh, that's morbid. I wonder what they did. That's not an accident. What? Game, that's not an accident. That is extremely intentional. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I am not familiar with what the average speed of a limping man is. Neither am I. You've been our resident science person tonight, Shayla. Maybe, you need to resume your efforts. Please do explain to me how that could be an accident. I'm all ears. I guess I'm all eyes since you're chatting. But you understand. I do want to know how this could be an accident. I am deeply curious now. Okay. We are back. And just to keep Henry shut up, we're gonna eat some food here. Wait, am I sick now? What the heck? I got food poisoning? Oh my gosh. That sucks. Oh well. Maybe they were practicing their lasso skills up in the tree when they both accidentally looped the other and slipped from the tree at the same time. That is the most scientific answer I've heard today to any question. I think that you make an extraordinarily strong case there.
Good morning.
I hadn't even considered that angle. But then again, I haven't practiced my lasso skills in a while, so there is that.
I found Ginger. He begged me to ask if he can return.
Why should I take him back?
Why won't you look at me?
I had to bury my husband.
What?
Why else would he flee but guilt? The men said they didn't see him in bed. He didn't have a clean conscience because he gave those murderers a signal.
That's not true. He fled because one of the attackers recognized him and Ginger was afraid he'd come back and kill him.
Those are just excuses. He wouldn't dare come back.
But they came back the very same day. If he hadn't run, they'd have killed him and everyone else.
Why would they do that?
Why not? They'd already murdered several people, why not a few more?
And now I'm supposed to take him back? What if they come back for him and kill one of my daughters in the process?
The cutthroats who were after him have been taken care of. And the rest have no reason to return here.
And what about for revenge? I can't take him back.
Let's come to an agreement.
I understand your concerns, but you just need to ask Sir Hanish to leave you a guard. Those bandits might be willing to take on a few stable boys, but not an armed soldier.
I'd definitely feel better if someone was here a few days to keep watch.
It can be arranged. I'm sure Sir Bernard won't object.
Good then. Let the lad come back again. Good luck then.
Great, so now we get to go on another crazy ride to go and tell him that he can come back, because why not, like, send a courier or something? Improbable? Perhaps, but impossible? Absolutely not. See? Yeah, exactly. I would say it's probably in the same neighborhood as putting a monkey in a dark room with a pin and then, at some point coming out with the Bible. I would say that it's in that same general vicinity of probability. What am I looking for? Go and tell Captain Bernard what you found out from Ginger. Let's go and tell Ginger first.
Yeah.
And then we'll come back and talk to Bernard. Wait. No, never mind. Let's do this first. It could happen. It is highly, highly improbable, but not impossible. Something to consider. All right, so let's talk to Bernard.
Well, look who deigns to grace us with his presence.
Homie,
I was looking for that boy.
hey, homie, don't even.
And you didn't bother telling anyone.
Homie,
Followed the
don't
trail
even.
Before it went cold.
And what if some bandit skewered you and left you for dead? We'd never find you because you told no one where you were going.
Homie,
Explain that to Sir Radzig.
homie.
I really don't know, my lord. He disappeared without saying a word to anyone.
Homie.
Crossed my mind he wanted to get himself killed.
Homie.
Silence! Keep your ignorant mouth shut when I'm giving you the benefit of a veteran's wisdom. You do what I tell you, answer only when I ask, and not go roaming off whenever you feel like it.
Homie.
I'd like to kick your arse back to the castle and be shut of you.
Language.
But it's true, you're a fucking peasant who knows nothing
Language.
about soldiering, and it's my job to whip you into shape, so I'm not done with you yet.
Homie.
I'll have mercy on you if you ever try anything like that again. If you're lucky, I'll only have you whipped and clapped in the stocks.
Homie.
If I get my way, you'll be hanged for desertion. I hope we've got that out of the way. And I've made myself absolutely clear. And now, let's hear what you have to report.
So, my dude, thanks for that, dropping just mad levels of wisdom with the fire and passion of, like, a dictator. But I killed your bandits. I found your guy. He's coming home. Just saying. I did all your work for you. My guy.
I talked to Ginger and found out what happened.
Out with it, then.
Ginger fled because he recognized one of the raiders. He was afraid they'd come back to silence him.
Well, he was right. They were asking about him. So who did he recognize?
He didn't know his name. Some fellow with a limp from Ujits.
All right. Since you've gone this far, you may as well ask around in Ujits. We've enough to do here in these parts anyway. Sir Radzig will tell you about it. He said to send you to him if you haven't already been.
That's it? We're not gonna tell him about how he, like, took out the bandits and did all that stuff?
That all depends on what you're ready to do, my lad. As I'm sure you've noticed, the roads around here are swarming with brigands. Sir Hanush has declared quite a reward for dealing with them.
So what do you think I should do about them?
Deal with
About
them?
one of their encampments. It's to the east of Ratai in an abandoned mine. I don't really mind how you deal with them. Anyway, the leaders generally wear spurs, maybe like they're pretending they're nobility. Who cares? In any case, bring me the spurs, and I'll take it as proof that the deed's done.
Very well. I'll see to it.
Wait. In addition, Sir Hanush has offered a reward for every bandit who's killed.
This is the justifiable stuff I'm talking about, Shayla, right here.
Get extra for each ear you bring.
A reward for ridding the world of filth. I'm just saying. Sounds like fun.
Well, that sounds amusing.
Well, as for amusement, I'd entertain myself by being very careful, lad.
If the monkey's in a hotel room and there's a Bible in a drawer, yeah, that would make it much more probable. Kronos, welcome back. You got to hear us get chewed out. Monkeys that can quote scripture. You're gonna have to tell me about that.
The Lord be praised.
What was the monkey's favorite verse?
My lord, I managed to find a clue to the whereabouts of the bandits.
Excellent. Bernard already told me what's been happening, but I'd like to hear it straight from the horse's
I
mouth.
want his armor so bad.
Just the gist of it, sir.
It's up to you what you consider important.
Should we go long or brief? I feel like he's a man who wants the short story, but I'm a man who likes details. But I'll let you guys help me decide. He probably doesn't really care that much, but Go big.
One of the Neuhoff stable boys.
John 1135. That's
led
extremely
them to a
specific.
cell with some charcoal burners. I have to say, there's a lot of them around. I never thought how many forges and ironworks they have to supply.
That's true, but keep to the
You know I
point.
have to go looking.
Oh, yes, sir. I had quite a job finding him. He was well hidden and with good reason. The bandits wanted to kill him because he recognized one of them.
Did he tell you what happened?
He said it wasn't one gang, but two. And one of them took fright when the slaughter started. Seems they were only interested in loot, so they quarreled with the other lot. Then it came to a skirmish in the woods and one of them was killed. And the rest of them scattered.
And did you find out where they went?
All I know is one of them is from Uzhitz. I know enough about him to be able to track him down.
All right, but those cutthroats must know who he is too, right? And if they want to get revenge on him or silence him, you'd better hope they don't get to him before you. So drop everything and get on his trail. Find out what he knows and then report back to me. I'm going to our encampment at Merhayed to oversee the security of the region.
Yes, sir.
Hey, I got 175 gold.
Why choose Merhayed?
It's somewhat at the center of events, isn't it? And what's more, there's another stud farm there.
Sir, do you think they're going to try the same thing again?
I shouldn't think so. Everyone will be on the alert now, but the secluded dwellings are more vulnerable. There are few people in them. They're scattered everywhere and we can't guard them all.
But the bandits won't find much silver in places like that.
There's always a groschen or two, some food and so on. Anyway, how much silver did they get from slaughtering those horses?
Silver?
If they'd stolen them, they could have sold them. Those were fine animals.
Exactly. It's not about the silver. It's about something else.
But what?
Creating fear.
It's really about the silver, chat.
Terror that you won't even squeak when they come to cut your throat. Never mind raise your hand against them. Fear that will root you to the spot, staring like a rabbit entranced by a stoat, waiting for the death blow to fall. Helpless to do anything about it.
I have some news about the
Good.
The trail leads to Uzhitz.
I see.
That's all I found out.
All right.
I think we're just telling him what he knows.
Watch over you.
Okay. Cool. So the scripture that the monkey knows is Jesus wept. I should have known. Well played, Shayla. It's a more of a loose interpretive dance version of the scripture. Also, totally feel that. Okay, so they want us to go all the way out here. I think that's where Merhayed is. I think. That's far. And the bandits are down there at A. Aren't we supposed to go tell that kid that he can come home? Or did we mess that up? So it took, oh, that's whack. Okay, so it took the objective of telling Ginger to come home away after I completed that. That's strange. I'm gonna go over there anyway. Just to make sure that, like, you know, if we can pick it up, we do. I'm pretty sure this is not the way. But we'll get there nonetheless. Our dog just spawned out of thin air. We can get to where we're going from here, I think. The dog must be exhausted. spawning takes a great deal of effort. So I think you're probably right. Okay, we're not gonna go super deep into this because I want to make sure that our cowardly boy knows he can go home. Knowing me, we're probably gonna get ambushed on our way there too. I think we're in the right general area. Oh yeah, look. That was actually really quick. That's good. Okay. Let's see if we can go find that little house again. There's a camp around here somewhere. Oh, I'm really far away from it. It's right there. Just directly south. I'm guessing that if he's not here, I'm guessing that he just kind of went home of his own volition. Oh no, he's still here.
You can return home. It was hard work to convince them, so please don't get into trouble when you go back.
Thank you. I'd like to give you something, but I've got nothing except if you're ever traveling by way of Neuhof, stop by and I'll show you something with the horses.
Oh, okay, so like pre-training, cool. Just don't die on the way home, okay, dude? That'd be great. All right, so what we're gonna do is, I think we're gonna take this time. Not even a hug, bro. I don't think so. All right, I think we're gonna take this time to like fast travel back to Ratai. Let's see if we can avoid getting caught. Or ambushed, I mean. I'm on my horse, so it should go faster. We're trying not to get ambushed. Really? Oh, it's just... Hey. No, we're not... Hang on. Yo. What the heck? What the heck? Where's my shield? Why is my shield not equipped? The dog is doing more damage than the guys. Okay, that's one guy down. We're doing okay, we're doing okay. I hate that they're oh my gosh, this is so obnoxious. Hang on.
What's the matter? Come on.
Dude, the dog is pissing me off. Oh my... That was ridiculous. That was ridiculous. What do I have most recent? I got bodied by a dog. Yes. I couldn't get a hit off on him. The dog was an expert at combat. That was insane. All right, so, oh man, I'm so tilted right now. Okay. Shoot. We have to go tell him again. You know what? You know what? Oh wait, I can't. We have to do it. We have to do it this way. I will save. I will save after we do that so that we don't have to deal with this again. I cannot believe that happened. Those guys were like wearing nothing too. They had like cloth on. That should have been the easiest fight, but I could not. The dog kept, I was trying to orient myself so that I could like, you know, focus on all of them at once, and the dog kept pulling me out of the orientation. The best fighter in that entire gang was the dog, and my dog did nothing. Nothing. I do not know how to feel about that. My dog is like worthless.